Hello and welcome to Todd versus
BBD.
Today we're going to be playing a little standard with Fate Reforged, and for us this is just the couple days after the SCG Open in
DC,
Washington D.C., where BBD got 9th, unfortunately on tiebreakers.
You know, it's the way. Yeah, a little bit of a tilt.
Yeah. But what we are going to be doing all of this week is playing with new standard decks, since we have a lot more information about the format with Fate Reforged. We had 8 cool deck lists from the top 8, which was awesome, and a lot of big-name players. Dan Musser, Gerard Fabiano taking it down, Ali Antrazi, and a few others. But today I'm going to be playing Dan Musser's Abzan mid-range control deck, which was developed by Steve Rubin.
Yep.
Who I confuse with Ben Rubin a lot because he goes by Rubin Zoo on Twitter like a jerk, and that was Ben Rubin's deck back in the day. Regardless, I'm going to be playing that. What are you going to be playing, Brian?
Steve Rubin also top 16 in the tournament with the same deck, so clearly definitely a good deck. I'm going to be playing another deck from the top 16. Good old white-red heroic with such... It's a Satyr Hoplite away from being every limited deck I've ever drafted.
Yeah, when I saw
that format,
I saw you post this deck list, I was just like, yeah, that sounds like a BBD deck. So.
Yeah, it's a bunch of dorks and things. It's a Crowan Skyguard and a Crowan Linebreaker and all kinds of other cards that I wouldn't touch with a
Crowan foot pole?
Yeah, a Crowan Hoplite foot pole in a non-limited environment, but we're going to be battling with it here, and apparently it did pretty well, so it can't be that bad.
Yep. So there were deck techs on, or there was a deck tech on the deck BBD is going to be playing at the Open in DC, so be sure to check that out. We'll try to post a link at the bottom of the video. If we don't get that in, I do apologize. Anyway, we're going to go and get to the match, and we'll see you in a second.
All right, we're here for the first of our games, and I won the die roll, and you don't play a deck like this if you're not willing to keep this hand, so...
Well, I guess that means it's one lander. Mine is way more than one land, and hopefully we draw some good spells to go along with it.
Boom.
All right.
You're up.
The Doctor. All right, we'll start with Temple Silence. I don't need another land, so we'll bottom it.
All right, deck. Defiant Strike, my favorite hoplite.
All right.
Attack you for 3.
All right. 17.
Go.
Yes! All right, before Brian gets to untap, we're just going to go ahead and take one and Bob Blight his duder. 16. You go.
All right, come on, deck. We're still in it. All right, still in it. Go.
We are still in it. All right, Scry.
I'll Blight this.
It's another Siegeman on top. I guess I'll keep that. Here we go.
Attack you for 0.
All right, deal.
Go.
Huh. Not sure what to do here. I guess I'll just keep scrying. I actually need that second white source. Here we go.
All right, draw. Huzzah.
No blocks.
Favorite hoplite, go. We
will just let that happen, and I'll cast a Wrath. Bang. Here we go.
All right, land. I will go to discard.
That's fine.
I will discard a Teamer Battle Rage.
Okay, well, I'm going to start casting Siege Rhinos. I don't know if you want to give up yet.
Nope.
19, 17.
Yep.
Scry. Yeah, we'll keep this one on top.
Discard a Crowan Linebreaker.
Sure you don't want to give up yet?
Nope.
All right, attack.
Take it. 13.
And play another Siegeman.
10.
22. Go.
Bam. Go.
I'll kill it.
It's dead.
Alright, attack.
No blocks.
Play Courser, gain a life, Thoughtseize you.
I'll concede to the Thoughtseize.
Alright.
So, yeah. Alright, we are here for game number 2, and this hand is actually not that... I think this hand's actually worse than the hand I kept last game. even though it has a mixture of lands and spells. My hand last game was just a one-lander, and there are a lot of people who are just like immediately mulligan one-landers, but I actually think that a hand like that was one of the better hands you can see with this deck. Obviously, if it had a second land, it would be insane, but all my cards were just fantastic cards. I had multiple creatures, and I just needed to hit another land to be able to do a lot of awesome things.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to point out that is one of the downsides of playing something like a heroic deck, like even blue-white heroic. When I played it a couple months ago, like having to keep hands with like one land Defiant Strike and a 1-drop was a necessity, because those were the games where if you had enough time to draw out of it, it was really hard to lose. And that was one of the games, like, I didn't kill you that quickly. You just literally didn't draw another land until turn 6 or 7. So.
Yep. All right. I'll go ahead and scry and bottom. Basically just looking for gas.
All right. Scry. Don't really need this right now. I might need this land later, but I'm going to put it on bottom.
I am going to go ahead and play Seeker of the Way here. You're up.
That one's all right. I don't mind getting beat down a little bit by that one. So you're good.
All right. And let's go ahead and hit for 2.
18.
Fabled Hero. You're up.
Oh boy. All right. Well, we are just gonna break that guy off while we can. Don't want to get beat by God's willing and the like. Here we go.
All right. Draw. Attack for 2.
All right. 16, 20.
I'll play a Crow and Linebreaker, and I'll gain a life.
All right. 21.
You're up.
Now he gets first strike.
+2/+0.
And then, okay, so he has Intimidate, not first strike.
Yep.
Okay. Play a Courser.
Okay.
And I knew I would want lands. I will gain a life, and I'm actually going to bottom because I actually need just to hit lands now. Here you go.
All right. Draw.
Yep.
Go.
Well, that's good news. Alright, I will gain a life 17, then up to 20.
I think you're going to 21. So I thought you went 16
to
17.
I forgot to gain one last turn.
Yeah.
Alright, so 21. And you're at 18. Here you
go. I'd love to draw just a spell at some point. That was a good one. Alright, so let's go ahead and... I guess I'll Dragon Mantle the Crow and Linebreaker, so trigger his ability and draw a card. And trigger the Seeker as well. Let's go ahead and attack for 5.
Sure, no blocks.
Okay.
16 to 18.
Play another Crow and Skyguard. You're up.
Alright, well, we got to be very careful what we do with this downfall. He's leaving up a mana to suggest that it is a God's willing.
What did you just draw? It was a downfall?
No, it was a...
Oh, Sand Steps. Okay.
Alright, so I guess we'll go ahead and play this and gain a life up to 17.
Sure.
I think I want to start getting a little aggressive here. If I don't, like with the sword on top, I'm going to hopefully be able to gain a bunch of life next turn. So attack for 6.
Take 6.
12. Play Rhino, put you at 9 and put me at 20. Yeah, sure go. The Doctor.
Ugh. Let's see. Because of that Sorin, we can't really get that aggressive. We have to respect the Sorin. So I'll attack you for 2.
Yep. Go to 18. Sure.
Go.
Alrighty. A few options here. Really hoping to draw a land here. That was not it. Untapped land there would have been great. We have a few options. We can get a little big. We can get a little aggressive. We can use our mana more efficiently. We can, let's see, you have 3 cards in?
Yep.
So I'm assuming one of them is God's Willing. At least one of the other ones is probably a land, if I had to guess, seeing as how conservative he's been playing this game. So what I can do is attack with all these. If he has 2 God's Willings, we could get blown up a little bit, but I think it's worth it to just attack with these 2. And I think maybe I should attack with this because that at least forces them to block the Courser instead of just chomping one of the Siege Rhinos. And we're at a pretty healthy life total, so I don't think we're going to die, so we'll attack here.
Okay, I'll block here, here, and here.
Alright, I will...
Well, let's see, actually. Yeah, I'll block like that.
Okay, I'll pass priority.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to God's Willing this guy, triggering his ability.
So that'll make him a 4/1?
Yep.
That will resolve.
Choosing black.
Okay. Scry first.
Yeah, so I get to scry, and I don't want another one of those lands, so we will bottom that.
Okay.
I'm gonna pump him with Dragon Mantle.
Okay. So as it stands, he's going to gain 3 life and lose this, and I'm going to lose Rhino. I think I'm okay with that. I can downfall this so he doesn't gain any life, and I'll trample over for 3 and put him at 6. But then if he God's Willings, then I lose my Courser. A tough turn. Alright, all that's fine.
Okay.
Alright, so you'll gain 3 and lose 3, so you break even.
Yep. Yep.
And I'll play Courser and pass.
Alright, I will draw. Just make sure that okay. Go.
Alright, so I'm going to force him to use his spell during his end step. That way his Seeker will not have lifelink. And this is him kind of giving away his hand a little bit by not attacking with these, which means he probably doesn't have a whole lot of tricks up his sleeve, especially after I use the downfall. But I'm going to target that.
Well, yeah, we have to save it because he has Murderous Cut on top of his deck. So I will God's Willing the Seeker and Scry and bottom that.
Okay. Draw cuts, reveal, 1 swipe teeth. Alright. We'll play this game 2 up to 20. Leave that on top just in case. We'll play a Sorin.
Okay.
I'll tick up and attack.
And 9, right? Alright, block. Triple block that, block this.
Alright, I will order these 2 first.
Okay. I'm going to pump Line Breaker 3 times.
Actually, I should put the Seeker first. That's stupid.
That's fine. I mean, you can switch it.
Yeah. I don't know if I should, though. No, that's fine. Alright, I will try to cut the Seeker.
Okay.
And these trade off. You'll take 4, 7 down to 2. And I gain 5, 8, 11.
31.
And sure go.
Dead. Alright, we are here for sideboarding, and I'm cutting the 2 Seeker of the Waves because they don't really do that much. I want my creatures to actually have Heroic so that if I have enough protection spells, I can like grow them as I go. And like even if I protect Seeker a couple times with the God's Willing, it's still just a 2/2 at the end of the day. I'm bringing in a Presence because he has Wrath and a lot of removal. And then I'm bringing in a Glare of Heresy for like Siege Rhinos and Sorens and Elspeths and stuff.
Yep, on my side, basically par for the course for playing against any sort of heavy creature-based deck, especially white ones. 3 Drown, 3 Glare, 2nd Utter End, 3rd Bob Blight, 2nd Murderous Cut. We're cutting a couple things that deal us a lot of damage. Read the Bones and Abzan Charm are not great at drawing cards in this matchup because our life total is so precious. Against Blue-Eyed Heroic, I think that Abzan Charm is definitely good. But I haven't played much against this version, and it feels like Abzan Charm is just too situational, especially with the Line Breaker since it's only till end of turn that he gets the boost. So I'm not really sure about that, but we're going to trim him in favor of a little bit better stuff. And then cutting 2 Sorens. I know it was good in the last game when I cast it, but I think I was really far ahead in that game anyway. But normally when you come into this matchup, if you don't have like 2 or 3 guys in play already, which we don't have that many creatures in our deck, Soren's not going to do that much in this matchup. He's going to come down, make a vampire, usually block a guy, and maybe not even kill it, and then he's going to die.
Yep.
And then we're cutting a Thoughtseize just to go down to 3 so that we don't deal ourselves too much damage. Drawing 2 Thoughtseizes against a hyper-aggressive red-white deck is never that fun. So.
Alright, this hand is not particularly exciting, but I don't think it's a hand that I mulligan either. It has a lot of potential to it, even though it's not like that great on its own.
Sure. On my side, I'm a little landlight, but we have some of our best cards in this matchup. So since we're on the draw, I'm going to keep it and hope that we get there.
Alright, I'm going to start off with the Scry, and I think that I do want this card, so I'll keep it. You're up.
Alright. That was maybe worst draw possible. Not quite, but still pretty bad. Laying on top, we'll keep it. Here you go.
Alright, we'll draw this, and I will gain a life.
Okay, 21.
Yep, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to play this in case we draw a forest and pass.
Alright, draw. Go. So I'm not going to play this because I don't want to just let it die when I haven't had a chance to do anything. So
trigger Temple, another land on top. We really need another green, but I think we're just going to take any land at this point. Say go.
Draw. Alright, that was reasonable. Let's go ahead and play Crone Skyguard.
Sure.
And I'm going to pass the turn.
Alright. I'll play Rhino and gain 4. Or gain 3, sorry. 17 to 20. Sorry.
Yeah.
You're at 18 and I'm at 23. You gain 1. Here you go.
Alright, so here, let's go ahead and draw a card. It's not bad. Defiance. Oh, don't want to do that. No. Yeah, I'll Defiance strike the Crone Skyguard. Draw a card. Wasn't bad. Dragon Mantle it.
Okey doke.
And Ordeal of Perforus it.
Okay.
And I will attack and shoot you for 3.
Alright, I go down to 20 and then take 6.
21.
Deals 3 damage, right?
Yeah, but you were at 24, right?
No, I was at 23. Yeah, because I just gained 3 off of this.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think I said 24 because I'm stupid.
Okay.
Alright, so down to 20, and then he's a 5 and then 6 from the Defiant Strike.
Yep.
So 14.
Yep.
No pumps?
No pumps. You're up.
Alright, well, Well, I really hope it's not a Johnny's Presents. Attack for 4.
13.
Well, we have In Hostilities and Glare, and if it's one of his 4 God's Willings, then we're going to lose. But if he has both, we're basically just dead anyway, so.
That's fine.
Okay. Here you go.
Alright, so draw. Alright, well I'm going to try this thing out here, so let's get a Crow and Line Breaker and say go.
Alright. Oh, good draw. Thoughts at least.
Yep, that was really good.
Alright, we will take the God's Willing. So you have Defiant, Battle Thingy, and Fabled.
Yep.
And I will bobble it.
I'm just gonna cycle Defiant Strike here.
Sure.
Okay, instead.
You're up.
Go.
I will Thoughtseize again. Not sure which one of those I'm more afraid of. Probably the Ordeal, but I haven't played much against Team or Battle Rage yet, so. Alright, I'm going to go down to 10, Glare, and Tasker.
Go.
Sure, go.
Go.
Draw. Attack for 4. Can't activate, can't cast a spell. Here you go.
Go.
Attack. Run a dop.
2.
Had you going down to 6? Had you 14 down to 10, 10 down to 6? Did I miss something?
I had myself 17 to 13 from a Rhino, then 4 from this down to 9, then 4 down to 5.
Did I miss something from Battlefield Forge? Because you gained 1 from the Windscarred Craig.
Oh, I put that. Okay, that explains the confusion. I put that under you.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm at 10, you should be at 3. Or sorry, I'm at 13, you're at 3.
Yep.
Here we go.
Well, if I'd had this in play a turn earlier, maybe it would be enough. But I can't block, so I die.
Okay.
Alright, this hand is not particularly exciting, especially against a deck like his that has like 40 removal spells, but I still just can't mulligan this, so I'll keep it.
Opening hands with 8 drops in this deck, probably not the best, but I think this is a pretty good mold of 6, so we're going to keep it.
Go.
Alright, I guess I'll lead with Temple, Scry, bottom, go. I know I need to draw 8 lands to cast Ugin, but I think we're going to do it anyway.
All our draws have been very bad. Go.
I feel like that guy's going to deal me a lot of damage. I'm just going to Thoughtseize you. Might should have done that last turn, but I was hoping you would just spray the board with dudes. I will, wow. If you draw, let's see, just double battle charger it. So 16 damage. Holy moly. Alright, we will take Titan Strength because I think I'm dead if I don't. That's super awkward. Scry, so 18.
Yep.
Bottom, go.
Alright.
That's a lot of damage.
Come on, something sweet. Dragon Mantle. Trigger.
Yep.
Draw. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to just hit him for a lot here, or...
I mean, I'm pretty sure spending 1 card to deal me 14 damage is not bad.
Yeah.
That's at least my professional opinion.
Yeah, but then I just have nothing if you just untap and kill it. My hand's just...
I mean, if you have a way to protect it, then hold back, but, like, I don't know.
Alright, I'll Battle Rage it.
Okay.
Or I'll tap so that I can...
Yep.
I'll take a point, though. But
19 to 18.
And then I'll pump with Dragon Mantle, so it's 14.
7, yep, 14 down to 4.
Go. It's awkward, because it's probably just going to die, but I think just getting him to 4 is probably best.
Move that on top. Play a land and say go.
And if that was his removal spell anyway, I couldn't protect against that, so... Alright, there we go. Favorite Hoplite, go.
Alright, I'll wrath ya. Here we go.
Go.
We might get to 8. Rhino, gain 4, here we go. Or gain 3, sorry. 7 to 16. Yep.
Go.
I'll try to glare it.
I will Feat of Resistance choosing white. With the results.
Yep, that results. Alright.
I have to take a point for that, but I'm 15.
Sure. Sure, go after that.
Alright. Well... it should have 2 counters on it.
Oh yeah, from the feet and the heroic.
Yep. Well... I'm just going to go for it, because I think that's our best shot of winning. But, it could definitely backfire, so... I'm going to attempt a Feat of Resistance.
Okay.
I will choose black.
Fine.
I will Temur Battle Rage for double strike.
We're dead. Fine.
Did it. I did it. I won it.
Top 2 were downfalls. That stinks.
Was it just Ugin land?
Yeah. I wanted to Ugin you so bad. Alright, I'm on the play here for game 5 and YOLO swag.
Alright, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to always mulligan these hands, but I am on the draw and have a scry land, so I'm going to keep it anyway.
Alright, I will scry. I'll keep. Go.
And didn't get there. Scry. Not getting there. Bottom. You're up.
Alright, I will scry again. This one's okay, I guess, but don't love it. Here you go.
Draw. Did not get there. Gain 1. You're up.
Go.
Go.
Interesting. I like playing the draw-go game. Alright, Siege Rhino. So 22 to 17.
I'm at 18 because I had a 1 scarred crab.
Oh, sure, sorry.
Hey, what do you know about this? Alright.
I don't know about you.
You're up.
Go.
Crone Skyguard in the house.
Yup. I will attack.
Will not block.
Alright. So you take 4. I'll just play a Courser, reveal a downfall. Let's tap gain a life up to 23,
sure.
And keep it on top. There we go.
Okay. This Skyguard's going to have to go a long way. Let's start with a Dragon Mantle.
Sure.
Draw a card. That's actually not the worst draw. 2.
No blocks.
Alright.
21 to 14.
And this guy actually is surprisingly decent right here. You're up.
Yeah. Alright, draw downfall, reveal Thoughtseize.
Tilt.
That could be good for next turn. We'll play a land up to 22.
Yep.
And I'll attack with both these guys.
I'll block Courser.
Sure.
I may have...
Ooh, it's got effects.
Just thinking if I should... Yeah, I'm going to go for Titan Strength on this thing.
We'll respond. Maybe. A lot of cards in hand. Yeah, before you scry, I guess, I'll try to Bob Light this guy.
I know you have a downfall. So I'm going to be losing, but I guess I can make you use that downfall maybe. So I'll take a point in a Johnny's Presence this. Or try to.
Oh yeah, that's going to pump his toughness enough.
Yeah.
In response, I guess I'll just go ahead and downfall. I'll take one. I'll kill this guy guard.
Okay.
So then this gets counter.
I get to scry. I'm going to bottom.
I'm at 21.
Lose a land.
And you're at 13. And then you take 4 from Rhino down to 9.
Yep.
And of course you're dead. So many things happening all at once. Here we go.
Alright, so we're going to get Thoughtseize next turn. Hopefully we can draw a dude, which we didn't. Alright, so let's see. I'm at 9 and he's at 21. I think I'm just going to try to hit him for a huge chunk this turn.
Oh boy.
So, Titan Strength this guy.
Okay.
2, and I scry. Let's see, do I want this card? You're at 21?
Yep.
I don't think that I want this, so I'm going to bottom it.
Okay.
And I will Teamer Battle Rage this guy.
Okay.
And attack for...
should be 12.
Yeah, 12 total.
Alright. I'll go to 9. 9 to 9.
9 to 9. And... Maybe I was actually... You have how many cards in your hand? 2?
2.
I wonder if I'm supposed to actually try to push even more in. Hold on. Let's see. I could do... No, that's fine. Go.
Alright. Start with Thoughtseize. Go to 7.
Alright. Presence, Willing, Feats.
Huh. That's super gross. I guess I'll take feet. And I'll pass turn.
Okay.
Or, yeah, I guess I should just attack. Yeah, I'm just going to attack. It's going to be pretty hard for you. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. You only need one more targeting thing to kill me. But if I draw a Rhino and you attack, then I can just kill you, so. Alright, whatever.
Alright, deck. Cough up the goods. Dragon Mantle.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I have Murder's Cut, but I can't do anything about it.
Yep.
If I hold back my guy, I might be able to win, but I probably will die next turn to that. You have 2
I think you're still dead. Well, oh yeah, that's right. You get to block at least, because I can't burn these.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, I was off to a pretty good start, but wheels fell off a little bit for me in the last 2 games, or rather, your deck kind of came together in the last 2 games.
Yeah, my deck actually did things in the last 2 games. I had one game where I didn't draw lands, and one game where my opening hand was 4 creatures, 3 lands, and I didn't draw spells.
Yeah. I probably should have just cast Drown Sorrow on turn 3 to kill your Crown Skybreaker in game 4. But I got a little greedy, not going to lie. I also probably should have cast the Thoughtseize a turn before, too, because then if that was your only creature, could have just taken that from you.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, but made a pretty big mistake there. Took like 14 or 16 damage or however much. So that was fun. Yeah, Abzan mid-range is Abzan mid-range. Steve Rubin's version is interesting. I think it's a lot slower without Carotid, but that's kind of the point. Personally, I liked the one I played last week that had Whisperwood Elemental in it and the Inhostility, so you had that mini combo like Zathra Necromancer style going. But yeah, I mean, the deck felt good. I mean, Abzan feels good right now in general. So
yeah, I think Abzan's like, I think right now you want to be like Uganing or Rhinoing people. That's where it kind of feels like, in my opinion. But
do a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
You could do both. That's why this deck's so good.
Yeah,
does both.
So, what's the verdict, say you, on Temur Battle Rage and or Red White Heroic?
You know, that card is all the rage these days. But
these day, it was the one day.
Yeah, this one day. I think this deck's kind of cool. I think that it could definitely be built a little differently. I wonder if maybe a Crone Crusader maybe in this deck. There's so many spells that target things that being able to go wide as well as big might be worth it. Monastery Mentor as well might be better than some of these other random 3-drops.
Yeah, one thing I don't like in the deck, and I'll say this straight up, is Fabled Hero and a Crone line breaker. Simply having too many 3-drop creatures I don't think is a good thing. I'd much rather see, just more, the 4th Crone Skyguard. Oh, no, there are 4. I'm sorry. I was looking at the things on the table. I don't know, just a lower curve if it can be done.
Yes.
Period.
Yeah, I agree with that, and I also feel like the deck should be maxing on cantripping targeting spells. So 4 Defiant Strike, definitely. But there's only 2 Dragon Mantles, and I think it should be 4 as well.
Yeah, and that if you play a Crone Crusader, then having more Dragon Mantles would make sense as well. Both on having more red spells to support having more red mana sources, and just more ways to get value out of your early guys.
Yeah, and that also like opens you up to potentially playing things like Hammerhand as well, and maybe being like a Boss Sly / Heroic hybrid deck.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't know if that's good or not, but it's definitely like an arena to investigate.
Yeah, not to mention the fact that, well, actually, I forgot what I was going to say. I don't know what just happened there.
You know what another arena that you might want to investigate is?
Actual arena?
Arena Athlete.
Ooh,
yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, I like Hammerhand. I like all these things. I think that being aggressive might actually be really good right now, especially if people are starting to cut their Sylvan Carotids from their deck. But we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, people are playing some real glacial decks.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw the top 8 from the Open in Washington, D.C., it was a lot of really slow decks and just like a few aggro decks. And as you saw, Danny Goldstein got second with his take on white-red aggressive, which was really cool. He beat the mess out of me in the Open itself, and I was really impressed with his deck, and he took it all the way to the finals. So it's good to see aggressive decks getting a little bit of representation. We'll have to see if the control decks can mold themselves to be able to beat it. Gerard was able to, but maybe the next guy won't be able to. So
yeah, definitely.
All right, cool. Well, that's all for me and Brian, guys. Be sure to check back on Wednesday and Friday for some more versus videos. Brian, myself, and Brad will be testing for Pro Tour Fate Reforged all this week and leading up to the Pro Tour itself. So be sure to tune into that and check us out as part of Team Revolution.
This is me preparing holding a 9th place plaque.
They don't do plaques for 9th place.
All right, this is me preparing for checking the final standing sheet and seeing that I'm in 9th place.
Dude, you would take it 9th at the Pro Tour. Shut up.
Oh hell yeah, I would. That'd be. I'm hoping for 9th.
All right, guys, check out our articles on Thursday and Friday. I think yours goes up Friday.
Friday.
And we'll see you next week.
See ya.